Hi guys and welcome to Throzone.com. This is Mohit Soni. What you're looking at is the Mercedes-Benz E-Class on our channel again, but this is the E450 4MATIC that we've been looking forward to driving it. Pretty much everything is the same on the inside and outside, but let me tell you what the changes are. The front bumper is changed here, but the grille and the headlamps all remains the same. The sort of sporty bumper from the AMG line AMG cars has sort of made it here. The AMG wheels that we're already used to are already here. The side profile largely remains the same, but the alloy wheels make it look different. At the back you can see the sort of diffuser that has been added to this car, and the tailpipes are slightly different. That's about it. That's what the car is in terms of changes on the outside. And on the inside it still remains exactly the same. You've got the large steering and the fantastic interior. Surprisingly, there's no changes to the equipment as well on this variant. These variants are, there's only one variant and the engines keep on changing, the E200, 220D and the 450 here. So yeah, the seats are memory and electric but not ventilated, and everything else remains the same on this hyper screen, which is brilliant. There's a screen here as well for the passengers. There's the selfie camera, the big sunroof, the beige interior with the pillows, and yeah, that's it. That's what the interior is like. We already told you what the rear seats are like, so that's about it. Let's get driving. So guys, we're out driving the E450 that I've been looking forward to quite some time. I told you in my diesel video that I will try and drive this car, and we've finally done it. This is a four-wheel drive car with a six-cylinder petrol engine, and that means it is going to be an absolute fantastic, typical old school German car, and that is how exactly this E450 behaves like. This is a powerhouse. At the same time, it's a Mercedes, so the power delivery on the six-cylinder engine is very linear, very smooth, and at the same time, when you really floor it, it delivers a lot of power and torque. Even in comfort mode, the power delivery can be a little bit peaky, just like we've seen in full flat AMG versions as well. So that hint is clearly here. And what will really amaze you is the four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive that this car has, because when you're exiting corners, entering corners, you never need to worry about what is going on all four wheels, and it just keeps on shooting ahead, keeps on going ahead, and that is actually relentless. And a concern at the same time. You have to be very mindful of what you are doing on the roads, because this can do really high speeds really fast, and without letting you really know unless you look down there on the speedometer. And that's the performance, and that's the all-wheel drive coupled together really well. The gearbox responds most of the time, in fact all the time, really well, and that is something that will really impress you. At the same time, what you really have is the mild hybrid system that keeps on charging and gives you torque at low speeds all the time or whenever you need it. So this is something that will help you do those 0 to 100 times really quickly. It does all of that in just under 6 seconds, and that is really good. I mean, that's quite fantastic for a car that is has above 300 bhp and almost 500 plus newton meters of torque, coupled with the 9-speed gearbox. You can put it into sport mode, eco mode and comfort mode, and it will behave accordingly. Eco mode really dials down the power delivery and the top speed also to a certain extent, but it's the comfort mode and sport mode that really blows you away. Comfort mode is really good. It doesn't trouble you. At the same time, you can have all the power, and that I think is a great thing to have. The sport mode of course gets really aggressive, and really something altogether with the performance that it offers. So yeah, in terms of powertrain, it's sorted. In terms of the drivetrain, the all-wheel drive system, it's sorted. Surprisingly, when it comes to the ride and handling, this version does feel a little bit more sporty because of the bigger wheels, and that ups the suspension aspect, in terms of sportiness, giving you much less body roll. And as always, the steering is light and precise, so it will be really great on our roads to give you a lot of feedback. Surprisingly, body roll is a good amount lower than the E220D and the E200 that we've driven. So that is something that is going to impress you quite a lot over the regular versions. If you've test driven all three of them and you're an enthusiast, you will get this car, because it is an ideal balance of a family car, a chauffeur driven car, and an enthusiast car. Because right now there is no other six-cylinder engine in a mid-sized luxury SUV. So what that tells you is that this is the only choice that you are left with, and coupled with that fantastic ride quality that you get every single time with this car, even with the bigger wheels, and that has turned up the suspension to be on the slightly sporty side. somehow it still hasn't forgotten to be an absolute wonder when it comes to ride quality. It just really gobbles up every single thing. I've gone through the worst, and when that moment comes in a pothole that you cannot avoid, and you're going to hear something from the suspension, that really doesn't happen until unless you're like really looking into it, which is our job, not ours. So it is something that is going to very much impress you. The pricing is a bit higher than the regular petrol versions, and the diesel, as I said, is always a diesel. You will have to decide what you really look forward to. But if you are an enthusiast and you want the best of all worlds, this is it. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time in the next video. Goodbye.